Welcome, respected friends. Let us do our six sadhanas like every day to invoke the grace of Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devatagana, Gurugana, Shastragana, and also reset our button of individual personality for our outer and inner success, happiness, evolution. Vedic chanting, common sense thought, mantrocharana, Mangalacharana Shloka Sankalpa, Upanishad Mantra Parayanam, and Upanishad Mantra Adhyanam. Shwethashwathara, beautiful Upanishad. Fifth chapter, the last two mantras telling us about sadhana from Jiva Bhava, how to get the moksha. In the Vedic chanting, let us do the Rudra Laghunyasa today, just for 3-4 minutes. ॐ अथ पारायणम् श्रीरुद्रप्रश्नः लघुन्यासः ॐ ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय ॐ ॐ अथात्मानगं शिवात्मानगं श्रीरुद्ररूपं ध्यायेत् शुद्धस्फटिकसङ्काशं त्रिनेत्रं पञ्चवक्त्रकं गंगाधरं दशभुजं सर्वाभरणभूषितं नीलग्रीवं शशाङ्काङ्कं नागयज्ञोपवीतिनं व्याघ्रचर्मोत्तरीयं च वरेण्यमभयप्रदं कमण्डलवक्षसूत्राणां धारिणं शूलपाणिनं ज्वलन्तं पिङ्गलजटाशिखामुद्योतधारिणं वृषस्कन्धसमारूढम् उमादेहार्धधारिणम् अमृतेनाप्लुतं शान्तं दिव्यभोगसमन्वितं दिग्देवतासमायुक्तं सुरासुरनमस्कृतं नित्यं च शाश्वतं शुद्धं ध्रुवमक्षरमव्ययं सर्वव्यापिनमीशानं रुद्रं वै विश्वरूपिणम् एवं ध्यात्वा द्विजः सम्यक् ततो यजनमारभेत् अथातो रुद्रस्नानार्चनाभिषेकविधिं व्याख्यास्यामः आदित एव तीर्थे स्नात्वा उदेत्य शुचिः प्रयतो ब्रह्मचारी शुक्लवासा देवाभिमुखः स्थित्वा आत्मनि देवताः स्थापयेत् ॐ प्रजनने ब्रह्मा तिष्ठतु पादयोर्विष्णुस्तिष्ठतु हस्तयोर्हरस्तिष्ठतु बाह्वोरिन्द्रस्तिष्ठतु जठरे अग्निस्तिष्ठतु हृदये शिवस्तिष्ठतु कण्ठे वसवस्तिष्ठन्तु वक्त्रे सरस्वती तिष्ठतु नासिकयोर्वायुस्तिष्ठतु नयनयोश्चन्द्रादित्यौ तिष्ठेतां कर्णयोरश्विनौ तिष्ठेतां ललाटे रुद्रास्तिष्ठन्तु मूर्ध्नि आदित्यास्तिष्ठन्तु शिरसि वामदेवस्तिष्ठतु शिखायां शिरसि महादेवस्तिष्ठतु शिखायां वामदेवस्तिष्ठतु पृष्ठे पिनाकी तिष्ठतु पुरतः शूली तिष्ठतु पार्श्वयोः शिवा शङ्करौ तिष्ठेतां सर्वतो वायुस्तिष्ठतु ततो बहिः सर्वतोऽग्निर्ज्वालामाला परिवृतस्तिष्ठतु सर्वेष्वङ्गेषु सर्वा देवता यथास्थानं तिष्ठन्तु मां रक्षन्तु ॐ अग्निर्मे वाचि श्रितः वाग्हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि वायुर्मे प्राणे श्रितः प्राणो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि सूर्यो मे चक्षुषि श्रितः चक्षुर्हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि चंद्रमा मे मनसि श्रितः मनो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि दिशो मे श्रोत्रे श्रिताः श्रोत्रगं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि आपो मे रेतसि श्रिताः रेतो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि पृथिवी मे शरीरे श्रिताः शरीरगं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि ओषधिवनस्पतयो मे लोमसुश्रिताः लोमानि हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि इन्द्रो मे बले श्रितः बलगं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि पर्जन्यो मे मूर्ध्नि श्रितः मूर्धा हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि ईशानो मे मन्यौ श्रितः मन्युर्हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि आत्मा म आत्मनि श्रितः आत्मा हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि पुनर्म आत्मा पुनरायुरागात् पुनः प्राणः पुनराकूतमागात् वैश्वानरो रश्मिभिर्वावृधानः अन्तस्तिष्ठत्वमृतस्य गोपाः अस्य श्रीरुद्राध्याय प्रश्नमहामन्त्रस्य अघोरऋषिः अनुष्टुप् छन्दः सङ्कर्षणमूर्तिस्वरूपो योऽसावादित्य परमपुरुषः स एष रुद्रो देवता नमः शिवायेति बीजं शिवतरायेति शक्तिः महादेवायेति कीलकं श्रीसाम्ब सदाशिवप्रसादसिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः ॐ अग्निहोत्रात्मने अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः दर्शपूर्णमासात्मने तर्जनीभ्यां नमः चातुर्मास्यात्मने मध्यमाभ्यां नमः निरूढवशबन्धात्मने अनामिकाभ्यां नमः ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः सर्वक्रत्वात्मने करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः अग्निहोत्रात्मने हृदयाय नमः दर्शपूर्णमासात्मने शिरसे स्वाहा चातुर्मास्यात्मने शिखायै वषट् निरूढवशबन्धात्मने कवचाय हुं ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट् सर्वकृत्वात्मने अस्त्राय फट् भूर्भुवः स्वरोमिति दिग्बन्धः ध्यानम् ॐ आपातालनवस्तलान्तभुवन ब्रह्माण्डमाविस्फुरत् ज्योतिस्फाटिकलिङ्गमौलिविलसत् पूर्णेन्दुवान्तामृतैः हस्तोकाप्लुतमेकमीशमनिशं रुद्रानुवाकान् जपन् ध्यायेदीप्सितसिद्धये ध्रुवपदं विप्रो विषिञ्चेत् शिवं ब्रह्माण्डव्याप्तदेहावसितहिमरुचा भासमाना भुजङ्गैः कण्ठे कालाः कवर्दाः कलितशशिकलाश्चण्डकोदण्डहस्ताः त्र्यक्षा रुद्राक्षमालाः प्रकटितविभवा शाम्भवा मूर्तिमेधाः रुद्रा श्रीरुद्रसूक्त प्रकटितविभवान् प्रयच्छन्तु सौख्यम् ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः ॐ शञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे क्षीरञ्च मे लयश्च मरुतञ्च मे अमृतञ्च मे अयक्ष्मञ्च मे अनामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वञ्च मे नमित्रञ्च मे भयञ्च मे सुगञ्च मे शयनञ्च मे सुषा च मे सुदिनञ्च मे ॐ शान्तिः 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 wonderful one of the most beautiful powerful useful mantras is this Rudram and this Lagunyas. Mahanyasa is our beautiful, but it is bigger. Even this one every day we chant. It's of immense help. Then Rudram Namakam Chamakam also chanted by many sadhakas daily. Some of them know the meaning and meditate. And it is said it is enough to chant Rudram with meaning. for the moksha. That much of Shakti is there in it. So some are the such hundreds of things that are available in our Sanatana Dharma. Few we have to select and make them as our basis for everyday chanting upasana. So that surely, certainly we are blessed by the divine for our evolution. First thing of Vedic chanting is done. Respected friends, in our today's second aspect of our common sense thought, the discussion is Narayana. 2 points. Om. First thing is what? As a surely, certainly wanting to evolve personality, you and I, the most importantly, to be achieved, first thing for you and I, for me, for you, first important thing is to become fully aware of, my minutely aware of, in a micro way aware of what exactly we are doing or happening in our one day schedule, right from morning till we sleep, even the sleep, even the dream. Fully, perfectly becoming absolutely conscious and aware of what exactly we are doing or happening. Both, matlab all at the gross level in the form of our outer activities, more importantly, the subtly in the form of our own thoughts that we are entertaining, attitudes we have, the intentions we have, every of the thought with its emotions, with their understandings, with its convictions. What drama exactly happening in me every moment? Becoming aware of this is the most greatest achievement if we become aware of it, and it is necessary too as a spiritual seeker. As a seeker, as a person wanting to grow, evolve. The basic question is हमें इवॉल्व होना है कि नहीं, ऐसे ही रहना है या और इससे भी नीचे गिरना है. If we really want to grow, evolve, every emotion we are aware of, every thought, every attitude, whether we are with our family members, the wife, husband, children, whoever, parents or in-laws, brothers, sisters, or wherever we are on the roads with the friends or in the office with colleagues, wherever we are, what exactly is happening in me, I must know, isn't it? Can we try for that? This 1 week, let us try. Then, the second most important thing after this is what? Among all these things that are happening in me, crystal clearly and ambiguously knowing among all these things what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, what is required, what is not required. The clarity about this subject matter also very essential for us to know whether it is the words spoken by us with the vocabulary used, the language, the tone and tune, it is right or wrong, it is good or bad, it is necessary or not. Vocal words uttered, isn't it? Knowing it very clearly. In general, what is good, bad, what is right, wrong, what is needed, not needed. So too, in terms of our all our activities, outside what we do, on any front, whether you call it as duties, whether it is call it as entertainments, enjoyments, both from the general decent human being life standpoint, also from a spiritual standpoint, correct or wrong, required or not required, good or bad. We should have that spashtata in us. Isn't it? That is what the entire Shastras talk about, and taking the help of them, we have to realize for ourselves. And even a drink when we consume, water का हो वो कितना क्वांटिटी, चाय का हो, कॉफी का हो, a fruit juice का हो, smoothie का हो, anything you take, good or bad, right or wrong, required or not required. That is the one which protects our health, isn't it? Even the rice we eat, which rice, what quantity, chapati, made from which atta, how much, how many, which vegetables. No, these are all, every one of them are having their own guna lakshana. Some are good for us, some are bad for us. Some are required for us, some are not required for us. Isn't it? Some are right, some are wrong. हमको ये पता होना चाहिए. I'm just talking about one thing, the food. So to our, being lazy is right or being active is right. कितने घंटे बैठना है, कितने घंटे सोना है, कितने घंटे खड़े होना है, कितने घंटे चलना है, कितना हमें एक्सरसाइज करना है. Now all of them we must know exactly, depending on our age, health aspect, requirements. That being aware is the real great second achievement. What is good, what is bad. Even in the mind's thoughts, emotions. We must know no, what are happening. We have already seen in the first. But we should also know इसमें से ये करेक्ट है, ये करेक्ट नहीं है ना? ये जरूरत है, ये जरूरत नहीं है. ये हमको पता होना चाहिए. ये अच्छा है, बुरा है ना? Like about a person, I got a thought. Which is that person? Required or not required? First I must know a person who is never related to me. Arey, it's not required, no? Immediately tell to yourself and drop the thought. If it's a person required, at that moment, needed or not needed, then what thought is coming? Good or bad? Correct or wrong? No, he is my Shatru. I just feel that he should lose in this, he should suffer. So is it good? Is it correct? In what way it is good or correct? No way. Then why should it come? Why should it stay? Why should it be entertained? Isn't it? When we acutely become aware like this, then we are achieving the second great thing. Tough hai, because many times in our various biasnesses, reason of biasness, we take the wrong as right, the right as wrong. And we become we justify and we forcefully justify, like the children and the youth. For them, the wrong of no watching TV or using cell phone appears to be right only, or loitering outside with the friends beyond the hours. उसको वो ठीक ही लगता है, अरे ये गलत है रे. He will not accept. That's how very tough to understand what is wrong and right. And you and I, has grown in age, also fail many a times in recognizing what is right wrong, and many times doubly fail by taking the wrong as right, right as wrong. That all depends on our identity, whether we are sadhaka or samsari, and our spashtata in that we want to grow. ये सब डीप और इनर कन्विक्शंस के आधार पर कि हम राइट को राइट ले रहे हैं, रॉन्ग को रॉन्ग, और रॉन्ग को राइट, राइट को रॉन्ग. लाइक हेल्थ एस्पेक्ट, if I am the one who wants to be healthy, pakka, then what is right or wrong for me regarding food, exercise, I'll be correctly knowing it. But if health is not important to me, bhoga is important to me, then I'll definitely take wrong as right, right as wrong, isn't it? In the same way, if I take myself to be truly, deeply Adhyatmic sadhaka, if I take, then there are more chances of understanding right as right, wrong as wrong. नहीं है, if I take myself to be an ordinary samsari, then most of the cases, wrong is taken as right, right as wrong. Bad is taken as good, good is taken as bad. Everywhere, no, like a true politician who really wants to serve the nation. For him, what is right, what is wrong, correctly only will understand. The one who doesn't bother the country, he wants his name and fame, he wants his own money, he wants to maintain the power. He will do all wrong as right, right as wrong, and his fortune and the country's dushta prarabdha, that the people never come to know that. Like that, how many politicians, how many times have done so much wrong to the country, but we are stupid, sleepy citizens, we don't become aware. In some countries, that people become aware and they kick them out of the country only. We see that in the neighbor countries. चारों देशों में हो गया, अब इंडिया ही बचा है ना? तीनों में हो गया है. नेपाल we have seen, Bangladesh we have seen, Pakistan we have seen, Sri Lanka also we have seen. 4 हो गया, एक बचा है हमारा देश. How people when they become aware, otherwise we don't know only. And the true politician, he knows exactly correct decisions and he doesn't get afraid of anything. Everywhere it is so. So this is a great achievement in me, knowing what is right, what is wrong. Then only, after these two are done. First thing is becoming exactly aware of what is happening. Second is, in general, knowing what is right, what is wrong. Then only we can change the things. The removal of the wrong, replacement with the right. It's a big, big subject. And thank God, what is right is exhaustively told in our Shastras. See, if you study the Gita 12th chapter, all the values are told. Adveshta Sarvabhutanam. What a right value it is. Sarvabhutanam Maitraha. What a correct value. Sarvabhutanam Karuna Evacha. You know, these are all the right values. So too the inner feelings, amanitvam, adammitvam, ahimsa, kshanti, arjavam, all the 12, 13 chapter lakshanas are more personal related. 12th are in our relation with the world, most of them. 13th वाले अपने लिए अमानी, अदम्भी, decisively ahimsa yukta, having the kshanti, and rujuta, then ourselves, acharya, these are all personal sadhanas that are told, correct things to be done. Indriyarteshu vairagyam anahankaraha, janma mrutu jara vyadi dukkha doshanudarshanam, asaktihi anavishwangaha putradara gruhadishu, nityam cha samachittatvam ishtanishtopapatishu. Yes, and beautiful is Maicha Ananya Yogena Bhaktiravya Vicharini. Vivikta Desha Sevitvam Aratir Jana Samsani. Personal values, what are good that are told. Then remove the bad and go on replacing good. That's what we have to do. The third one. In that way, just like now, every moment, many of us are regretful of, miserable of what we have done in the past moment because of not doing the right and doing wrong. The whole scenario should change. That should be our achievement. What is it? Every moment we are happy and celebrating that the earlier moment, what I have done is perfectly right, not even a little wrong. That is our goal. Take the help of Shastras to know what is right wrong, especially you and I when we are spiritual seekers. I know, like when you drive car, when you go for an hour and come back home, you know it if you think about. Okay, throughout that journey, have you done right or wrong with the car? One day everything is wrong. The key उसमें लगाना ही गलत, ऑन करना ही उसको ऐसे करते खड़ खड़ के टूट ही जाए. Then putting the gear also with very harshness and anger, and the rash driving, changing of the gears, everything is disrespectful towards the car. Again, carelessly, you can feel it. Today, everything of my driving was wrong. I didn't follow traffic rules. The other day, you can see it. Most of the things are done well. The speed maintained, the lane is maintained. The changing of gears was more consciously done as per requirement of twists and turns. Even when it is parked in the garage after returning, so respectfully, perfectly done, and no need to go anywhere 3 days. Therefore, it is covered also properly. See, there is a joy everywhere. Even if you take your dog for a ride, one day you can see you're so angry with that and pulling it with the chain like anything, careless about the pain it goes through in the neck. The other day you can see you have loved it, respected it, patted it, isn't it? अच्छी तरह ले गए, घुमाए, खेला उससे. There is a satisfaction. Everywhere you water the plants also. One day you just throw the water, that मिट्टी नीचे गिर गया और वो जाकर पानी ऐसा फेंका, it has shaken the roots only of the tree. The other day, very carefully, little water you added in such a way that it has gone into the mitti and mitti has retained it. Whole day from that mitti, the roots are taking required water. You can see it. Even go to a shopping. Everything in this life, we can assess we are doing wrong. We can assess we are doing right. Even when we do our chantings, when we do our upasanas, when we are with our guru, when we are in the satsang, when we are reading the book, har ek bar, right way or wrong way, good way or bad way, we can observe that acutely becoming aware and changing the wrong and bad into right and good. That's what is the whole Adhyatmikata. So that finally, from my side, nothing bad or wrong is happening. Nothing unnecessary is happening for me and to the world. And every moment, everything good and what is correct and what is required. That alone is happening. That transformation is called evolution, isn't it? Think about it. Point one is this. Connected to this is the second point is what? In this process of our changing from bad to good, wrong to right, unnecessary to necessary, non spiritual to spiritual. Remember, nobody will do it for us. Nobody is interested. This is more crucial point. To such an extent that even God also is not interested in us. Wherever He is interested in us, there it is because He is interested in His work. ये पक्का सत्य को याद रखो. And therefore, by Himself He will not come to help us. Even God. He helps us in the way which helps Him. And He being so intelligent, while doing so, He never harms us. And definitely it facilitates us for our illusion. But wanting and willing to change from bad to good and knowing how to change and taking the help of everybody and doing what is known and ensuring that we grow. Remember, nobody is interested, including Bhagavan, in our growth. Nobody is interested. I know how long you are interested in your servant who is indisciplined and you want to discipline him. थोड़ा ही समय के लिए. If you continuously see him to be indisciplined, you फेंक दोगे उसको, get out of, and you all look for already qualified. Why the interviews are done? Ki only to know that he is qualified. Then only you take him, and that also for that fellow. No, it is secondary for the company. आप आपके कंपनी में कितने काम वालों को लगाते हो, उसमें कितने लोगों के लिए आपने उनके लिए लगाया काम और अपनी फैक्ट्री के लिए. 100% you appoint them for yourself. First priority that. Then in that if somebody is working well, then you promote. कोई नहीं कर रहा है तो उसको धमकी दोगे और continually indisciplined है, you remove him. Just like you are the Malik, you do so. The Malik of the whole world is the Lord. He does like that only. He is not interested, remember, in our growth. And why should he be? He is interested in his work. पूरा दुनिया को चलाना है. That's why you see in our life, whenever we are qualified, we are given opportunities. Whenever we are not given opportunities, you can observe that time we were disqualified. But you know, Lord, I am your devotee. Who cares whether you're a devotee or not? You are qualified or not. That's what I want. The being qualified is the devotion, not your sentimental emotional feeling. Like again, say your servant, very sentimentally, emotionally devoted to you. पर कोई काम नहीं कर रहा है वो घर में. Will you keep him if you are a wise fellow? बुद्धू है तो you will keep. मूर्ख है तो you throw. Intelligent है तो you throw. बुद्धू है तो you keep him. If you are wise, you say, I don't want this, I want the work to be done. In the same way, Lord is also not interested and he will not help. No guru is interested, he will not help from his side. He in general does it. जीवों के कल्याण के लिए मैं किताब लिख रहा हूं. शंकर भगवान ने ऐसा लिखा. He never specified only for this fellow. Therefore, whoever are approaching him, to them the help comes. If it doesn't come, approach, the help will not go. This second point is very crucial, that it is my ichha I have to grow as is required and my effort also. In the efforts, one of the thing is taking the help of the Lord, the Gurus, the co-travelers, etc. This thought, when it doesn't click to us, then we just go on feeling that somebody will come and do something for us. Why will anybody come and do? And that's why it is never happening. This is what we used to say a few months, years back. Take charge of your life in another language. है ना? If I don't know Sanskrit, why will the Lord bother whether I know or not? It is I who must bother. If I don't understand the Vedanta, why the Lord will bother? It's I will have to bother. No, अरे मेरे को क्यों समझ नहीं आ रहा है? मेरे को क्या change करना है? Why I am so buddhu, so forgetful, so lazy? And don't feel guilty there, regret. Kick yourself. Ask others also to kick. Then out of that kicking, know what to do and do it. Don't become a sentimental fool to your own self. मैं ऐसा ही हूँ, मैं कभी इम्प्रूव नहीं हो सकता, मेरा एज हो गया. वो करने के लिए एज नहीं हुआ. Huh? And then when it comes to spirituality, no, I have become older. I can't change now. Only two things every stupid human being does. You know, as long as he can change, he goes on saying, I don't want to change, I don't want to change. And the thing, when he feels like changing, that time he says, I can't change. I want to, but Swami, I cannot. But when you can, why didn't you do? No, I don't want. Very funny, no? This is also, I don't want to jitna murkata tha. I cannot also say. That I cannot word is such a worst thing. On the other hand, when the Disciple or devotee says, I'll try to do. The Guru is so happy. अरे यार, try कर रहा है. That's what is required. बाकी हो जाएगा बस. Because the biggest problem is that intellectual, emotional, physical lethargy. उससे भगवान या कोई भी हमें हिला नहीं सकता. पत्थर की तरह बैठते. When we start moving, shaking and doing, that's celebration to the Guru more than us. हम ही करना शुरू कर रहा है भाई, then मुझे कहने का कम पड़ेगा. Because when he starts doing, he himself knows. है ना? When he doesn't do, nobody can make him know. है ना? Like if I don't sit in the car to drive, how many people together can make me know how to drive? 1,000 people together they can't. When I myself sit there and start driving, then nobody need to tell me. Slowly I will know everything. Few instructions, बाद में अपने पता चला. Anyway, the second thought is crucial, wherein remember, nobody in the universe are interested in our evolution. They are interested in their own. In that, wherever we are helpful, they use us. Wherever we are useless, they kick us. As we do to everyone. That is the way it runs. And the consequence of this thinking is, therefore, I must be interested in my own evolution. First, then I only must know then what is the meaning of evolution, how to achieve it. Then it is I will have to work on that, isn't it? I only have to work on myself to achieve the wanting evolution or growth. Even Bhagwan is not interested. याद रख लो इस बात को. ना क्या कभी भगवान इंटरेस्टेड थे अर्जुन और कृष्ण में? अर्जुन कृष्ण में अर्जुन में नहीं. From his side he was not. Arjuna asked to be driver. He said okay. Pandavas asked him go as ambassador. They said okay. Then Arjuna asked to teach me knowledge. Then he said okay. If if he had not chosen, if अगर अर्जुन ने कृष्ण को नहीं चुना, तो कृष्ण would have been neutral like Balram. If Arjuna has not asked him for being a driver, भगवान ऐसे बैठे रहे. अगर उन्होंने गीता ज्ञान नहीं पूछा, वो नहीं कहेंगे. That is what is the decency and dignity of Guru and God, that they won't involve that highest level. When we ask, they keep guiding us to the extent again we are qualified and we receive. है कि नहीं? Because उनको बहुत सारे अनुभवों से पता चलता है कि to an undeserving, unqualified, we should not waste our time. That's why you see yesterday, day before, in every day's Mahakali Stotrams, and yesterday we started Tara Stotrams. Don't give this to an undeserving fellow. Yesterday तो कह रहे थे अगर जिसको डिजर्विंग नहीं है उसको देगा तो यू विल डाई. मृत्युर्भवेत, है ना? वन ऑफ दैट कवचम में कहा you will die if you give it to an undeserving fellow. So the physical death or insult inside, or that fellow will not understand or he'll misuse it. The one who is undeserving if you give it to him. Okay, these two things today we have to be very careful about. Hope some thought is understood that laziness, lethargy of every level of personality, that मुझे कहीं नहीं पहुंचना, मुझे कुछ नहीं करना, जो होगा अपने प्रारंभ से होता है, that nonsense, get out of it. कुछ नहीं होता, जो करना है वही होता, जो करोगे वही होता है. So just wake up. उत्तिष्ठत जाग्रत प्राप्य वरान् निबोधत. Arise awake, get the guidance and keep on working to reach to your goals. Mainly for you and I, the spiritual goals. The Durgunas will not go, we have to throw them away. The Sadgunas will not come, we have to get them. The bad habits will not go, we have to throw them. Good habits, they won't come, we have to get. And the Shastra from the Almira will not come in front of you asking to read. You have to go get it and read. The Japamala will not come to you asking, Mujhe use karo, jap karo. You have to get it in. The puja room will not invite you, ajao, ajao, baito. You have to go sit there and do the puja. The meditation will not happen accidentally. Never it happened to anyone. You have to sit for meditation, then it will happen. Like these classes. You are coming, therefore they are happening. And to the other classes where you are not coming, they are not happening. And to the others, those who are not coming, it is never happening to them. Classes are going on, whether you come or not, isn't it? In the same way, if I whether do the classes or not, the universe will go on. The world will continue. It is I who have to do for my sake, in my interest. Think about it. We are missing that most important element of need of our own purushartha decisively. It's my life, it's my evolution. I have to do it. जब तक ये नहीं होता ना, कह रहे हैं 33 करोड़ देवता भी मिलकर कुछ नहीं कर सकते. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल करना नहीं चाहते. वन सिंपल थॉट, इतना डिस्कशन की जरूरत नहीं. आर यू इंटरेस्टेड इन योर ग्रोथ? नो. देन व्हाई आर यू इंटरेस्टेड? है सिंपल, है ना? If you are, I'm not interested. If you are not like, if you are not interested in listening to my class, why am I interested to tell you? No, पक्का नहीं. मैं मेरे लिए कह रहा हूँ. In this way, two very crucial thoughts, very uncommon, subtle, common sense thoughts. First is what? It is the achievement to know every moment what's happening in us, and in general knowing what is good or bad, right or wrong, needed or not needed. Then only we can change from bad to good, unwanted to wanted, wrong to right. First point. Second is these things we only have to do. Nobody can do it for us. That's the second thought. Thank you. Now we'll come to our third thing of our mantra charana today. The mantra is again Shiva mantra, a beautiful one. This in the Rigveda, in the central portion is Rudram, which we chanted today. है ना? लघुन्यास हमने किया. In the Rudram, the central portion is this one mantra. The mantra containing mantra is the mantra which we are chanting. And that crucial mantra is Namah Shivaya. There is no greater mantra than Namah Shivaya. That is there in one mantra. That mantra is in the Rudram. And Rudram is in the Rigveda, exactly in the central portion. That's why the other day we saw in our Skanda Puran, the Om Namah Shivaya mantra's Mahima. Oh, 2 days it was spoken. तो वो रहने वाला ये मंत्र, ये रुद्र में, in which Anuvaka it comes, let me tell you. In the Anuvaka number, yes, eighth one, याद रखो. The mantra is Om. It's in the center, but it is sufficient for us to call out and chant that one. Om Namastaraya Namah Shambhave cha Mayobhave cha Namah Shankaraya cha Mayaskaraya cha Namah Shivaya cha Shwethashwathara cha. Bas, this mantra. Om Namastaraya Namah Shambhave cha Mayobhave cha Namah Shankaraya cha Mayaskaraya cha Namah Shivaya cha Shwetashwathara cha. Namah Shivaya, taken from here. It's called Panchakshari. Add Om, it's called Shadakshari. Now the meaning of this mantra is so beautiful. First, Om. Om is Parabrahma. He is now as Parameshwara for us. Namaha, salutations. Taraya, the one who takes us across all difficulties, samsara, bandhana. Then Namaha Shambhavecha and Mayo Bhavecha. Shambhu Shambhave. Guru Gurave. Mayo Bhavaha Mayo Bhavecha. Mayo Bhuhu Mayo Bhave. Fourth case. Salutation to Shambhave and Mayo Bhave. Shambhave means the one Shambhu Rupa. To him namaskar. Mayo Bhave means the one who is Mayo Bhu Rupa. To him namaskar. Shambhu means the one who is in the form of all the outside materialistic prosperity and happiness. It is you only that. That's the meaning of salutations to you who is of the form and nature of all outer wellness and prosperity. उसको शम कहते हैं. Mayaha means all spiritual. You are the one, Mayo Bhuhu, of the nature of all spiritual glory. To such you, my salutations. Because you are that, I am praying to you, you bless me with that. That's why the next two lines or mantras are same. What is that? Shamkaraya cha Mayaskaraya cha. Shambhave cha Mayo bhave cha. Shankaraya cha Mayaskaraya cha. Karaya means करने वाला. जैसे आप धनवान हो तो इसलिए आप धन दे सकते हो मुझे. आप powerful, you are in a position, therefore you can recommend for me. So you are Shambhu, so you can give me Sham. You are Mayo Bhuhu, you can give me Mayaha. Sham is the materialistic prosperity and happiness from that. Mayo means spiritual prosperity and happiness from that. These are the four things. Shambhave, Mayo Bhave, Shankaraya, Mayaskaraya. In this way, because of this, you are Namah Shivaya, the most auspicious you are. Such an auspicious you are that when we surrender to you, that auspiciousness of your identity, you even bestow upon us. Therefore, Shiva Tarayaja. Tara means not comparative degree only here. Tara means you are such a Shiva Tara that you are such a Shiva that whoever surrenders to you, him also you make the Shiva. That is Shiva Tarata in you. It's like you are such a good person that you, whoever comes to you, you make him as good as you. Therefore, you are best person. Shiva Tarata. शिव तराय. है ना. लोग स्वयं शिव हो सकते और दूसरों को भी जो शिव करते हैं वो शिव तर है. तो यू आर दैट. नमः शिवाय. by yourself you are मंगल स्वरूप. पर शिव तराय अब ऐसे मंगल स्वरूप हो कि जो भी आपके who are surrendered to you, to them also you make them Shiva Swarup. That is the Shiva Tarata in you. In being Shiva, there is no Shiva Tara. Because Shiva is auspiciousness is one only, it is highest. There is no improvement in it. If there is no improvement in it, then why Shiva Tara word is used? That is to say that you are so Mangala Swarupa that whoever surrender to you, you make them also Mangala. That's why Shiva Tara. So to use my salutation, very powerful. Every day to be chanted मंत्रों में एक छोटा ही है. Start. Remember Lord Shiva, whichever the मूर्ति we love, or your own पूजा मंदिर में अगर है तो, or any temple you visited, that शिव जी को आप हृदय में डाल के ले आकर then chant this mantra. Feel you have done all the Rudra Abhishek and all, then this mantra and Artha meaning already told. Start. ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च ॐ नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयो भवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च. So 12 times we have done, 11 times. 11 times, 11 Rudras. You do remaining times at home. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu. नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानां जगतीमवितुं करिता कृतयो ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः सङ्कल्पः तेषां कृपया परिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणेव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्ति तथा धर्मस्य व्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगति धर्मसंस्थापकानां निरन्तरदिग्विजयः राममन्दिरवत् समस्तमन्दिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति ते तत्र शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रुघ्न समूल शाश्वत निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वेशस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसद्दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थं कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशङ्कर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम् ॐ नित्यानन्दनिराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम् पारायणं 456 चैप्टर 3 ॐ यो देवानां प्रभवश्चोद्भवश्च विश्वाधिपो रुद्रो महर्षिः हिरण्यगर्भं जनयामास पूर्वं स नो बुद्ध्या शुभया संयुनक्तु या ते रुद्रशिवा तनोः अघोरा अवापकाशिनी तया नस्तनुवाशन्तमया गिरिशन्त अविचाकशैः यामिषुं गिरिशन्त हस्ते बिभर्ष्यस्तवे शिव याते यामिषुं गिरिशन्त हस्ते विवर्षस्तवे शिवां गिरित्रतां कुरु माहिकंसीः पुरुषं जगत्. Three mantras we are chanting. We chanted. Now in the Panchamodhyaya, the 13th mantra, we were trying to understand line by line. First fourth line we understood. Then we have understood yesterday the first line. The mantra is Anadyanantam Kalilasya Madhye Vishwasya Srashtaramανekαρupam Vishwasyaikham Pariveshtitaram Jnatva Devam Uchyate Sarvapashaihi. So simple the Vedanta when it is understood. So all pashas are is equal to all dukkhas. All dukkhas are is equal to the results. All the results are is equal to or because of the actions done. And the actions done which give the result of dukkha is equal to bandhana or samsara is the wrong actions. And the wrong actions we have done because of both wrong understandings and wrong attitudes. The entire set of the wrong attitudes are the raga dvesha. Bas. And why the raga dveshas are there in us? Because the facts clearly are not known. And what are the facts to be known? Only two facts have to be known. One, there is nothing other than Brahman. Brahman alone is there. Fact one. Therefore, when the other than Brahman there is nothing there, how can there be any chance of both raga and dvesha? When these raga dvesha are not there, why can there be the wrong actions prompted by raga dvesha? When the wrong actions are not there, why will there be misery, dukkha, samsara? As simple as that, the Vedanta. So here, Jnatva Devam Muchate Sarvapasha is the crux. When you know the Brahman, the Atman, the reality, all these bandhana pashas are freed. You are not bound. Inasmuch as if that self reality, which is one without second, is not experienced, other than bandhana, you will never have the sukha or moksha. Okay, and this is how that deva has to be known. The self has to be realized. See, that only two dukkhas. One dukkha is because of me for myself. Second dukkha is to myself from the outer world. How can a dukkha come to me from me? Because I am not the upadhis, I am the Brahman. In the Brahman there are no dukkhas. In the upadhis there are only dukkhas. Who forces you to identify with the upadhi and suffer? Only you. So too in the world, where is the world to get attached and suffer or get hatred and suffer? What is there in the world also is nothing but Brahman. Who told you to see on Brahman this Rupa Nama and then give it value of Raga and Dvesh? Even if somebody told you, तुम्हारे अकल को क्या हुआ? और कोई बेवकूफ कह दिया तो you follow that the world is real. Therefore, half of the world is good, half is bad. So good world you love, bad is hate. Therefore, towards whom you love, you do all nonsense. Towards whom you hate, you do all nonsense. Do only nonsense. Who told you? Even if somebody says, अपना अकल कहाँ गया? This is what we have to think. The meaning of this sentence, Jnatva Devam Muchate Sarvapasha. And more practically, see, like you are standing in front of me. I have two pashas with you, Raga and Dvesha. Whenever you listen to me, I have Raga to you, or very good. And whenever you don't listen to me, I Dvesha. So I am bound by the pasha, Mr. Pashaji. Instead of that, Jnatva Devam, if I see the self in you, I self in me only, and stick to that, isn't it? Then I don't see the good person or bad person in you. So there's no raga dvesha, there's no pashaji. I am with you with liberation. If I see the devam in you, isn't it? And if I don't see devam in you, jnatva devam, I see you as individual jiva with all your vyaktitva layers. In them, somewhere you are intelligent, other where you are not intelligent, some other way you are trying to be intelligent, in other way you say you are intelligent but not. Interest is it. If I go on watching, I will only bound by Mr. Pasha. Bandhanam only. Why? You are in front of me as a lord only. इसमें stick हो जाओ. You want Pasha or you want freedom? Freedom. You want freedom? See the devil. See this everywhere you see. Jnatva devam. And it is Jnatva. You are not anything manipulating there. The Paramatma only playing the role of this Jagat. In your form, he is Paramatma only. For me. You know? Donkey may be donkey for donkey. Donkey may be donkey for others. But you see the Lord in the donkey, you are liberated. Do you understand? What is the world for you? Yatha drishti tatha srishti. If the world is for you as a hetu for bhoga, then you create raga dvesha. then samsara pasha can never go away. If you say the world is in front of me, only for me to realize the God through it, you are liberated. You know, only one ruthless insistence saves us. ये insistence ऐसा होना है that even God comes and tries to change. We should not change. That much ruthless, fanatic insistence saves us. What is it? Everything is God. That's it. Oh, yeah. Everything is divine. This is higher than the highest. The little lower, better things are what? Everybody is like you, therefore don't forgive their mistakes. Everybody is like you as you want them to love you, you also love them. And everybody is in need of some help, you also help. Everybody needs some kindness, compassion, sympathy. They're all such good attitudes. That helps the people because of you. It won't help you. What helps me is anything is nothing but only divine. हो गया insist करो ये सर्वम राममयम सर्वम ब्रह्ममयम सर्वम कृष्णमयम हो गया मैं आई एम नॉट एक्सेप्टिंग मेरो तो गिरिधर गोपाल दूसरों न कोई व्हाट्स इट शी इज नॉट rejecting other fellow she is rejecting the presence of anybody other than Krishna. प्रेजेंस कोई मेरी नजरों से दूर आई एम नॉट एक्सेप्टिंग एनीथिंग अदर देन परमात्मा. But the person in front of you is bad or good or intelligent, not helpful, Indian, non-Indian, Hindu, non-Hindu. Oh, it is all for you. For me, it's Brahman. That's it. That's called Jnatva Devam Muchyate Sarvapash. Otherwise, the whole projected world we value, and according to that only the emotions and all. There's nothing but suffering. That's called Pasha. Rope snares. Okay, now this Paramatma is Anadi Anantam. See? Anadi Anantam. If he himself is an Anadi Ananta, anything in between comes from him only, never he only. That's it, na? If the ornaments have come from gold, it's gold only, no? If the whole Jagat has come from Paramatma, it is Paramatma. He is playing that Leela to test me, to check me. I have passed. What is it? I am not seeing anything as it is seen. I am seeing everything as it is. That it is the reality. जो है जो दिख रहा है सब लोग जो दिख रहा है वो देखते हैं मैं वो देख रहा हूं जो है. That's it. So anadi anantam. We'll study this again with Bhash. Then kalilasya madhye indicative. He is there madhye in the center of this kalila, the samsara only. In the center of the samsara, as the hub and support of samsara, he is there. And him you also don't see, then the samsara affects you. If you see him, it doesn't affect. Kallasya madhye. It is very much there. Madhye as support. That which is center is support of all. And Kalila means whole jagat, whole samsara, whole gamut. Whole phenomena that's happening of Srishti Sthiti Laya. Srishti Sthiti Laya is Kalila. And that when we misunderstand and misconnect, it becomes samsara to us. Remember, even bad also cannot happen without him present. He is not bad. He is the support there, presence. So don't see good or don't see the bad, see the support. Kalirasya madhye. Then Vishwasya Srashtar, Krishna Vasudeva. है ना ये विश्वस्य सृष्टार में सच्चे टॉपिक इंडलेस इट इज उसका मजा भी आता है सोचते रहो और इतना सोचो उतना नई नई चीजें समझ में आते हैं. So many things you'll understand. Okay, among them, the common, famous, immediately useful ones, only two we'll study. One, Vishwasrashtaram, he is the one who created the world. It is his choice the way he wants to run it. Therefore, even I also am created by him. And he told me to behave like this. In this way I behave, he is happy. When he is happy, I am happy. And at home, when the father is happy, I am happy. So I have to behave the way the father likes. Make him happy, you are happy. The office may make the boss happy, you are happy. How to make the boss happy? Do what he wants, only that. As simple as that. Viswasya Srashtara. Okay, second one. What purpose he has got of unnecessarily creating the Vishwa? Yeah, he has no purpose. Then why did he create? Because the way you deserve, he created. You deserve it, he created. There also the point is same. He created for the world for you. And instead of rightly utilizing it, you are wrongly utilizing it. You are suffering it. There was such a kind, compassionate Lord who has done the Sushti for you. Why don't you make right use of it? Here, making him happy, all of that are not there. Like the father gave you a two-wheeler out of his love for you because you want to go to college. अब उसको ठीक तरह मेंटेन करते हुए साफ करते हुए उसको जितना चाहिए उतना यूज करते हुए enjoy that vehicle. Who told you to go and hit it to somebody? So Vishwasya Srashtar. I am not knowing how to drive it and rash driving मैंने accident किया. So to this world, I am not knowing how to relate it with it. Therefore, हर moment हादसा हो रहा है. You know how to drive the vehicle without committing accident. That's the two meanings of Vishwasya Srashta. One from his side, अपने लीला के लिए बनाया उन्होंने. So what he says, do that. He is happy, then you will also be happy. The other is what? According to your samskaras, he made it. Don't blame him now, ऐसा क्यों बनाया? No, you'd relate with it with your wisdom so that it gives you the growth, evolution, not devolution and suffering. That's the meaning of Vishwasya Srashta. In that Vishwasya Srashtaram, the Shakti aspect of the Lord is revealed, then the Karuna aspect of the Lord. Vishwasya Srashta, कि आपके लिए उन्होंने इस विश्व बना के रखा है ना. Such a house he gave you, you should maintain it. Such a wonderful wife he gave, you take care of her. Because husband, it's all gifts on. Everything is God's gift. But we should know to tune well. Wonderful children, God's gift. Wonderful servants, everything is God's gift. Parents, God's gift. You're all God's gift to me. I have to manage you properly. You are a God's gift. Isn't it? Vishwasya Srashtar, His Karuna. Is it not? Don't you see that beautiful rivers, oceans, mountains, all the forests, the beautiful birds chirping there? कितना आनंद देता है, even से भौतिक आनंद. Is it not the Lord's kindness on us? Vishwasya Srashtar. So too He gave us Guru, He gave us Shastras, He gave us the convenience to study them, to do sadhana. Aha, it's all Karuna. His power as well as His compassion. Vishwasya Srashtar. See both ways. If you say तुमने बनाया इस जगह, अब मैंने बनाया, फिर मैं जो कह रहा हूँ ऐसा करो. मेरे लिए बनाया तो फिर जैसा करना चाहिए वैसा करो. Then second one is Vishwasya Srashtaram. Then the beauty is Aneka Rupa. That's what we already seen. Aneka Rupa means is not one Rupa, in many Rupas. So Rupa is one. Rupas are many. How many, sir? Everything is his own. है ना? Everything is his own. Like when you see each of the tree and the trunks and branches and the leaves and the flowers and fruits, how much varied different they are all from each other. But if you can have little subtle drishti, or they are not the Aneka Rupa, one earth only. Because if the earth is not there, no tree, no plant, no fruit, no flower, no leaf will grow. Even though there is so much of disparity when we look grossly, That the earth looks like this and the tree and flowers and leaves totally look different. But because without the earth, the trees cannot be. Therefore, with the Sukshma intellect, we have to understand that all aspects of all trillions of trees that are on the globe are nothing but Aneka Rupa of that Bhumi only. Aneka Rupa. If we can break through this shackle, if we can find this puzzle resolved here, then the next one is easy. In the same way, that Nirguna Paramatma only in the form of all these. Because like the earth is not there, the whole trees are not there. So too, if the Sat and Chit are not there, the whole world is never there. It is his roop. Then when you listen to this, here comes one subtle thought. With this we'll conclude today. If everything is his rupa, therefore should I attach to every rupa? If you think so, it is wrong. You are gone. You are biased. Then what is to be understood? Everything is rupa. Therefore, first realize him free from all these rupas as Satchidananda in you. Then everything is his, therefore don't have biasness. I know? Like the parents. They don't have biasness at all towards their children. Because both are mine. तीन चार जितने भी हैं, they don't have कि बड़ा है छोटा है, ऐसा नहीं होता. Requirement के हिसाब से they real different. Like the elder one is in plus two, you will get those books. If the younger one is in plus sixth class, he will get that books. That's the requirement. But he will not have biasness. Because both are mine. हो गया बात. Isn't it? See that feeling of the parents. दोनों मेरे, वो bias नहीं होता, नहीं होता. Isn't it? And the children try behave in such a funny manner, prompting them to have biasness. But every time the parents tell to each other, नहीं नहीं वो बड़ा कितना भी गधा हो मेरा ही बेटा है, so I must love him only. And she also says, yes, you are right. So they have no bias. They cannot have. Same way, the jnani who knows substratum cannot have any biasness, seeing any gada, because everything is my rupa only now. And see the funniest aspect of mine. How many photos I see in the album of my own self. The others laugh at it, but how much I love it because of Mera. When it is mine, nothing abnormal about it, nothing bad about it. Because the power in that Tadatma is such that you won't see any imbalance or any bad in that. Then there's no samsara. That is the meaning of Aneka Rupam. अच्छा भगवान का ही सब है स्वामी जी या therefore I love this, I attach to this. No, no, no. First, that Bhagavan to who of whom are all these rupa, you realize him first. Then you will see everything is his rupa, therefore need not have any biasness or ragadvesha. Once the ragadvesha removed, there is no samsara. है ना? What samsara I have with you if I don't have ragadvesha? You come, you ask something, I tell you. If you don't come, don't ask. Okay, मेरे को क्या फर्क? No samsara to me because of you. Isn't it? And the universal love and the respect that you are a seeker, they are of different category. That is simple common sense. है कि नहीं? So in the same way, Vishwasya Sashtaram Aneka Rupam. Then Vishwasya Ekam Pariveshtritaram. बहुत बढ़िया. This sentence is same like in Narayana Upanishad. अंतर्बहिष्य तत् सर्वम व्याप्य नारायण स्थिता. सो विश्व से परिवेष्टितार मतलब अंदर से भी विश्व में पूरा फैला हुआ है, बाहर से भी पूरा विश्व को घेर के रखा है. दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ परिवेष्टितार. ही इज द वन हु इज सराउंडिंग द एंटायर विश्व. Like the space is surrounding my house all directions, and within the house also the all directions the space only surrounding. He is a pariveshta. And then see our tragedy that we are not able to recognize it. Mainly for two reasons. One, we don't want to recognize him. Second, even if we want to recognize him, we want to recognize him objectively. These are the two reasons because of which we are not able. So, two, three more thoughts we will see. Then study this mantra with Bhashyam. Om, 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 Om. Om, 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 Om. Om Purnamadaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Come, Gita.